crazy was this throwback when it first came out. Big time at Top Boys, Get Your Roll on iPod 821 Interactive Hip Hop and R&B. It's TT Torrez, and of course, it is a Throwback Thursday. Make sure you continue to hit us up on Instagram with those Throwback Thursday requests and also those pictures, okay? But right now, let's jump into this girl talk.
It's girl talk with my sister.
Did you date him, or it was just a friendship?
Like you said, elite only.
We're just friends.
None other than TT Torrez right here.
Girls are talking. As promised, everybody, 2 Chainz is on the phone lines. Hey.
Hey, TT, what's going on, love?
What's going on, Daddy? Your album is in stores now. Boats 2, Meet Time. Are you excited?
Man, I'm more than excited, man. New 2 Chainz music. Ain't you excited?
I'm excited because you always get me to turn up. Let me tell you why my niece came home from daycare. She's 3. And I was like, did you make friends at school today? And she's like, yeah. I was like, well, what's your friend's name? 2 Chainz.
I don't go to her school. You know, man, we're in that generation with kids having kids. They going to be going to name their child 2 Chainz. They going to probably spell it T-U-C. They going to have somebody going to be named.
Yo.
Somebody going to be named 2 Chainz for real. That's sweet.
Your album is out right now. How are you feeling about it? Because I read somewhere that you was pretty upset and you felt like Def Jam undershipped your album. Is that true?
No, I'm not upset. I mean, I don't want to be the one to look like I'm an angry artist, point the fingers at nobody. At the end of the day, I started from the bottom. You look at somebody that came from where I came from with the 2 Chainz, and actually it just meaning a second chance for me and just making the impact I made on the game, whether people recognize it or not. And so just for me, I realized that my first album was definitely ahead of its time. And I just, regardless to what, anybody or what the shipping or whatever happens, as far as the label or anything like that, I know what I do. I know what type of fan base I have. I know the type of grind, time, and energy I put into my work.
Do you pay attention to what the first week numbers say?
I mean, I would have felt that way if I wasn't 2 Chainz. I'm a brand, though. You know what I'm saying? I have commercials. I do more than just, I've made myself accessible to the mainstream. You dig what I'm saying? To the point where we're past these new pages. We'll book to the end of this year. We're going on a headline tour next year. So, I've always been good and had a strong correlation with doing shows, selling records at the same time. And so it's just about getting back in front of the people, being like entertainer that I am. I put pressure on the rap game coming in like I did and raising so much hell in 1 year.
Yeah. And not to mention, and I've always said this, just because someone may not hit crazy numbers the first week doesn't depict their album, doesn't mean that the album isn't good or it's lacking something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you got to have something that people can relate to. You got to have memorable music. And for me, I have both of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have things that people hear 1 or 2 times and they want to hear it again. I have those striking resemblance from, when I came in the game with songs that hadn't been heard before, like the I'm Different and the Birthday song. I'm with it. I'm one of the people that is very good, very confident into making believers out of non-believers. Yeah. So that's what I'm almost here for. I inspire people and I make believers out of people that don't rock with me, don't think I can do whatever the word. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I prove myself. So for me, it's almost the Lord of the Belt, so I can show people how I come up out this mud and I swag on it. I can't wait to show you how I do that.
Turn up time. All right, let's take a quick break, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to the big homie 2 Chainz, and of course, his album Boats 2, It's Me Time, is available everywhere right now. Okay, we'll be back inside Power.
We're getting closer and closer to an event that will be life-changing. It's your 2013 Women's Empowerment Expo, Saturday, September 20th.
Tune in to TV1 on Comcast, Channel 65, Verizon 241, and DirecTV, Channel 328.
It's girl talk with my sister.
So excited.
Did you date him, or it was just a friendship?
Like you said, elite only.
We're just friends.
None other than TT Torrez right here.
All right, welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to the homie 2 Chainz. Are you surprised to be where you are today? Because 3 years ago, you were in a different position,
Man, TT, I believe in God. I pray a lot, and I work hard.
Yeah.
So that combination, that formula right there, sets me aside from many other people.
Yeah.
And so the surprise thing is the surprise is maybe that it's happening, but for me, I prayed for a lot of this stuff, and so my belief carried it on over and made these things actual and made them real to the point where I don't even realize what's going on. I don't even realize I'm 2 Chainz. I don't realize what I've done the last year or two that took some people 5 to 10 years to do. I can't walk anywhere. I can't go to some of the same places. I can't go out to eat. I can't go to the mall. I can't do none of the things that I used to do 2 years ago. So for me, yeah, my life has changed drastically. Yeah. Did I know it was going to change like this? Could I see the future? Have a crystal ball? No, I'm not going to lie in front and say all that. But I did many a night pray for it, and it happened for me.
Do you miss being regular at times? You know, being able to go to the mall, being able to pump your own gas without people asking for an autograph. Do you miss those regular moments that you used to have in your life?
I mean, this is for a select few. Everyone, you know, this is a chosen thing. Mm-hmm. And it just, you know, to be chosen, you really don't want to complain because it's millions, literally millions of people that would like to be in this place, in this position. Millions of people that would like to be 2 Chainz.
Not a lot of people get a second chance in this music business. And not only were you given a second chance, but with that second chance, you were able to become very successful. And according to you, you attribute that to staying prayerful, putting in hard work, and definitely remaining humble to your fans.
That's correct. I'm going to have to say that's good. That's a good way to word it, TT.
Everybody, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to the big homie 2 Chainz. Boats 2 Me Time is available everywhere. And you, 2 Chainz, are an only child. You grew up as an only child. And now, with all this money and success, how are you able to maintain good friendships?
I've had a lot of brothers through street ties and like I would say, like, you know, street relatives. But for me, I'm an only child. I've always kind of moved like an only child as far as being a typical loner. I've always kind of been like an only child, someone that really needs some me time, someone that always kicks back. I can't honestly say that I'm complaining, wishing I had a whole bunch of more new friends around me. I can't say that that's what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah. All right, let's take another quick break. Everybody, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to the big homie 2 Chainz. Of course, Boats 2. It's Me Time, available right now everywhere. So go pick it up. We'll be back with more of 2 Chainz Power.
Vince, what's happening, man?
Start a ride. Yeah. I'ma start a
It's girl talk with my sister.
So excited.
Did you date him or it was just a friendship?
Like you said, elite only.
We're just friends.
None other than TT Torrez right here.
All right, so if you're just tuning in, we're talking to the big homie 2 Chainz. I feel like since you became a bigger rap star, you kind of have been a target for police.
You know, I'm conscious, period. I'm just conscious, period, of everything. And so for me, it's not that I'm lying or in denial about certain things that I may be a habit of, but at the end of the day, I'm smart enough to kind of understand, you know, what and what not to have and amounts and things like that. And my whole thing about not bothering nobody is that I go get in the corner, I go get in my room, I go get on my bus, I go mind my own business. You know, I'm not anyone that's, you know, I don't even drink alcohol. I definitely don't take Molly or do none of the other things. So I apologize for not being over-exaggerated and turned up off some other kind of psychedelical, you know, whatever drug or whatever. I'm not out here trying to sell a kilo from stage. I'm not trying to meet the plug, all those things. I have been through all that, trust me. And I'm cold turkey on all criminal activities. Right now, I'm just trying to enjoy my life and definitely get the trickle-down effect to my family and friends so they can enjoy theirs.
Like, they blow situations out of proportion, like that Oklahoma thing where your tour bus got pulled over and then you said you needed a warrant and it was like, oh, 2 Chainz had a standoff with the cops. And I'm reading the story. I'm like, yo, he has every right to say, no, you're not allowed to search my vehicle without a warrant. Like, you have that right. So how is that a standoff with the cops? That's just stupid to me.
That's what I thought too. But when you're 2 Chainz, it's just a standoff. When you're 2 Chainz, they take cars off your bus. When you're 2 Chainz, they tow you and 10 other people on the bus. When you're 2 Chainz, they cut your electricity on the bus. When you're 2 Chainz, fingerprint you and they mugshot you and they charge you with a misdemeanor while they ramshack your bus and then say that they found grinders and scales like it was a trap house and make it seem bad. When you're 2 Chainz, but when you're 2 Chainz, you pray a lot. You take a lick and you keep on ticking because you know that ain't nothing right there. You know what I'm saying? And just for the most part, I've exercised a whole bunch of different options when I've been pulled over with the law. And all I want to let the law know is that I'm not a bad guy. I'm not trying to say that I'm the best guy or a superhero. I'm not a bad guy. I ain't trying to do nothing wrong. If I got something on my bus, half of the time, but most of the time it's legalized. Even for me, I have a medicinal card. So, I mean, whether it's legal in a county or state or not, all I know is we all stay in one country with a whole bunch of different rules and government. So I understand that, try to respect it.
Can we talk a little bit about your safety and how you move and that video that we saw online with that situation that popped off in L.A.?
Yeah, it was in San Francisco. It was 2 gunmen ran up on me at 4 o'clock in San Francisco. I did what a normal person from the street instinct did. I ran. They haven't seen the video. Video, they asked me, did I want to take it down? I said no, so people could see it for themselves. People came to me in the middle of downtown. One had a 357, another had a 40-something, Glock 40. They actually shot at me. Actually bullet fragments, whatever. My chain didn't get taken. Wallet chain, license in it. Took my license, posted a license. I don't know what that made them feel like. Right now, I have security. People protecting me now. A millionaire. I'm good. I took the lick, did shows, kept it moving. If it happens again, I'm sorry. Somebody definitely get hurt. But for the most part, once again, I pray too much. I'm not fazed by it. I've been back out there already, playing on video out there already. And that's just my mentality. That's how I roll. No harm. Don't feel any type of way about it.
Good for you. All right, so we can move away from that. All right, Boats 2, everybody. Me Time is available right now. Make sure you cop it. It's 2 Chainz. And along with your album, you have a cookbook.
You know, I got the cookbook with the deluxe album that's raising a lot of noise. I think Paula Dean want to cook one of my meals. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. It's opening up, definitely opening new doors for me, but I was just trying to be different as an artist. It's just doing something different besides putting a DVD or something. So I put together something called Tour Bus Recipes with a few of the meals that me and my chef come up with while we actually ride.
Listen, I'll be looking at your Instagram pictures like, damn, I want to taste that.
I'm trying to make the whole world hungry.
Everybody, it's 2 Chainz. Listen, thank you so much for calling. Make sure you purchase his album, Boats 2 Me Time. And make sure you follow him on Instagram and Twitter. Give out everything, again, 2 Chainz, so people can follow you and whatnot.
2 Chainz. Follow me on Twitter. The Twitter's 2 Chainz, the number 2 Chainz with a Z. You can also check out some of them pics. I can make your ass hungry, too. Hell Weave Killer. That's my Instagram. I'll let your boy. Boats 2 is not just in stores. There ain't that many stores left. It's everywhere. It's available everywhere online. Me, too. And go pick up that.
2 Chainz, thank you for calling, and I wish you well on everything.
All right, cool.
All right, bye-bye. Up next, the Hard Drive at 5 with the heavy hitter Lonnie B.